What is going on, everyone? Welcome to week 5 of the Inkay games. This week our theme is no level up evolutions. So that includes things such as leveling up while knowing certain moves, leveling up at certain times. Those are all allowed, as well as like friendship evolutions, trade evolutions, stone evolutions, stuff like that. Unique evolution methods, basically. So that's the big restriction, which means that stuff like all the starters aren't legal. So no, instant Rillaboom this week, which is I'm pretty okay with. It's also Reg A+, meaning no Paradox Mons, no Legendaries whatsoever, no Restricteds, which, again, I'm pretty okay with. So let's talk about the team we're bringing today. The first thing, as soon as I saw this theme, the first thing that popped into my head is, ooh, PZ's legal. I want to do PZ things because, I'm a madman and I love Porygon. I love PZ so much. I love my little Cyber Duck. Very excited to get to play with him some more. Naturally, to do PZ things, you want to go either turbo fast or, that's like it, right? You just want to go as fast as possible, do as much damage as possible, and just call it a day. So we're pairing it next to Whimsicott, not, overly unique. Tailwind plus Fake Tears next to PZ is a lot of damage. I think that was like the starting block I really wanted to work with, and then the rest of the team went through a couple different iterations. I had Golden Go on at one point next to Whimsicott as well, which is really interesting, but I like where we ended up. So we also have a slow mode for the team of we have our hyper offense team of PZ, Whimsicott, Arcanine, King Gambit, but we can also do this slow mode with Ursaluna and Farigiraf, because Ursaluna is okay, I guess. So we're Guts, Flame Orb, Terra Normal, Facade. Angelo's like, hey, you should probably not be Terra Normal. I'm like, you clearly haven't been hit by enough Facades. So very excited for that. Arcanine here as well, just because Arcanine is really good. Hisui Arcanine is just awesome. I'm very excited to get to play with this. It's been a while since I've played with Hisui and Arcanine, so bringing back the Assault Vest variant this week. I really like it. It was supposed to be Terra Water. Evidently, I forgot to change that. So we're just gonna be Terra Fire Arcanine and punch really, really hard with our Flare Blitzes. In reality, I don't anticipate needing to Terra Arcanine too often. But in the event it comes up, it'll be alright. It'll be all okay. Defiant, Black Glasses, Terra Dark King Gambit is another mon that, when given the opportunity to go crazy, it does. So, very excited for this as well. So, and of course, rounding it out, we have Farigiraf, which I learned yesterday that it gets access to Ally Switch. So, you know what's scarier than a bear? A bear you can't see. I'm very excited to just punch people with Ursaluna. Very excited to punch people with PZ. We can do discharge things next to Ursaluna if we really wanted to as well, because that seems fun. I like this team a lot. I'm very excited to get to play it. So we're going to pair up here with our opponent and get ready to go. Alright, we're paired up here with Vikram. They are bringing Kingdra, Politoed, Overquill, Serena, Malamar, Whimsicott. Okay, so clearly Rain mode, which honestly I really like the idea of having Rain in this format, because you do have Politoed, Kingdra. You also have access to Ludicolo if you wanted to go that route. Overquill is very interesting as well. Them having their own Whimsicott is interesting as well. So I'm very excited to hopefully just blast them with PZ. That's the goal. Just make them sad with Porygon. Because Ursaluna does not line up particularly well into Kingdra, Politoed, Overquill. Especially if it is Intimidate Overquill and not Swift Swim, which it very well could be. I'm going to do the PZ thing up front. I like King Gambit a lot. I don't particularly like Arcanine, seeing how they could have Contrary on Malamar. Don't want to give them a boost. Really, their only physical attackers are potentially Malamar, having like superpower and stuff. But again, don't want to give him that boost. Overquill and Serena as well. Serena blocking Sucker Punch could be annoying for King Gambit, but I kind of like Giraffe here. I think I like Giraffe more than Arcanine, even if I am AV. Yeah, let's ship it. Discharge, I think, is going to be very impactful here, so just getting to click a ton of damage with Discharge seems interesting. It's also one of the few times I've gotten to do Terra Stellar things, so kind of excited for that. It is going to be Overquill, Serena. Okay. Both of which make my Fake Tears plan kind of bad, but that's fine. And we didn't get Intimidate dropped, so they are in fact going to be Swift Swim here. Overquill is Terra Poison. Depending if I want to Terra Blast, I think I'm just going to click Ice Beam on this Serena. Go for a Tailwind here. I can see them targeting down my Whimsicott, which I actually think would be the best case scenario for me. Good lordy. Easy, very good. That should be enough, right? Yeah. So then this could be like a high jump kick, which hopefully just misses. Okay, they are Life Orb on Overquill. Just gonna taunt. See, that's fine because I'm just gonna click the damaging moves. I'm gonna bring out the Giraffe here. I'm going to discharge and protect this turn, I think. Just doing a bunch of damage here, I think, is the best case scenario for us right now. Okay, Serena's gonna go out. This could be Politoed coming in, which it is. Oh, I feel so smart. I feel so smart. Because PZ should still be faster than the Overquill. Yeah. Take that, Politoed. That didn't do as much as I anticipated, but I mean, still really good damage. Crunch is not going to do anything. And then I want to just Terra Blast. Terra Blast is a ton of damage here, so yeah, we'll just Terra Blast into the Overquill. Like a Hyper Voice this turn. Because even with the rain boost for Swift Swim, we're still faster, so at least on PZ. Just trying to pick up the Overquill before it gets to attack into the Giraffe seems good for us. And obviously adaptability boosted normal Terra Blast is gonna do just 1,000,000,000% here, so Hyper Voice is gonna come out. Not going to be enough to pick up the Politoed, but that's fine. Weather Ball is going to come out. Going to go into PZ, and is going to be enough for the KO. Okay. So we're down 2-3, but their Serena's very low. Terra has not come out from any side yet. Terrifier Serena. Serena is, like I said, very, very low, so I'm not overly worried about that. Them having Taunt on it means that they're not AV as well. Kingdra's going to come out. That could be problematic. I think I just like protecting. Kind of want to Trick Room this turn. I think I like this. This is really bad if they go for Perish Song. We could get God. I should have thought about that before I locked in. We could have just like kowtowed or hyper voiced into the Polytoad to pick it up. Yeah, I should have thought about that for half a second longer. Okay, here comes the Terra Water, presumably on the Kingdra. It is could be a big old pumpy. Hopefully they're gonna go after the King Gambit here. And go right into my protect. Nope, just gonna be a Terra boosted, Rain boosted Scald into my Furgraph, which is not enough, but does get the burn. Interesting. Yep, and there's the Perish Song. So, unfortunately, I think this game is over. Unless they are like Choice Specs Kingdra. I mean, I am a bulky giraffe, so there is a chance. But yeah, now we're just gonna have to start doing a bunch of damage very quickly. So we're going to kowtow the Kingdra, Hyper Voice this turn. They should just double protect. They should double protect, swap out Kingdra for Serena, and then protect again, and they win. Because like Kingdra's there, they're not protecting. Okay, okay, this gives us a chance. We need a KO here. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, well now we've lost. King Gambit can't take out 3 Mons in 2 turns, so really needed that to KO, and I think had I Terra Darked, it probably could have. But I did not actually think about that until now. So I think had we Terra Darked, we could have been in this game. Because we KO the Kingdra there. Polytoad has a 1 in 3 chance to protect the following turn, so we can like just, I mean, a spread Hyper Voice is enough to KO both of them. I think I played okay. I think I preserved Terra for way too long, and then even then I didn't use it. So I think moving into game 2 here, I just need to be more conscious of that. I also think that in team building I could have been Focus Sash on Whimsicott. But I do think there is a lot of fake out in this format as well, so I think having the Covert Cloak here is actually pretty okay for us as well. I like the mons we brought. Do I want Bear over King Gambit, maybe? I still want PZ Whimsicott up front. I like Giraffe. I think the fact that I'm pure bulk on Furgraph is probably going to be my downfall, unfortunately. I like Bear. I'm going to do Bear things. I haven't got to click enough attacks with Bear in my life, so let's do that. So, thinking about this going into game 2 here, I think not using my Terra obviously was the biggest cost there. We could look at using Terra on PZ to more reliably pick up more damage. Like a Stellar Terra Blast probably picks up Overquill, right? I mean, it did a lot. We're just gonna see Mr. Toad and my queen. Alright. Politoad's gonna set the rain. Serena is gonna live her best life. Once again, I cannot go for a fake tears here. But they're also not really pressuring Whimsicott here. We're here for a good time, not a long time. We're just gonna click the damaging attacks. Gonna leave the PZ, gonna leave the Serena alone. Gonna try to deal with this Politoad. I mean, let's face it, that Weather Ball does a ton. Deep Gleam comes out. It does damage. Fair Blast comes out. Does not do a lot of damage. That did way less than I anticipated. It's a bulky frog. Miss. Miss. Never lucky. Should have set Tailwind. I actually don't think so. I think the play we made is fine. Problem is I don't know if PZ is going to live this Weather Ball. Depends on how, Ooh, okay. I'm going to bring out Giraffe. Get Discharge here. Gonna also Ice Beam into the Serena. They could just go for a taunt into... I think I'm gonna Ice Beam the Serena and set Trick Room. And hopefully they just target down PZ. Even at -1, that's able to pick up the KO. Okay, PZ's going down. This gives me a free switch into the bear, and I get to set Trick Room, so... The real question is what's their answer to my bear? Anything? Yeah, that'll work. Because I don't have Terra anymore, so. I think I have to Headlong Rush the Politoad this turn to guarantee live. I'm going to be a dirty ally switch user. Because I don't want them to set Parasong this turn, so I have to go for the ally switch here. So I can KO. I don't think Facade is enough to KO the Politoad. It probably is, in all actuality. And here comes the Helping Hand boosted. Really hoping that's not into bear slot now. Because I really need Fergraph to be able to clean up this game. No! Oh! Yes! Alright, that's fine. Alright. We got our burn. What's their last on, it's Overquill, who probably has some type of water coverage here, right? Do I think they protect the Kingdra? Should I just protect this turn? I think yes. I want to be able to figure out what they're going to do. And if they protect Kingdra, then that's very good for me. No, it looks like they're choice locked. So this also lets us find out they do not have water coverage. Okay. So I'm just gonna need this guts boosted facade to be able to KO the Kingdra. Which, I mean, it could. It depends on how bulky they are, and I don't think they're going to be. On these rain teams, I don't think you're going to be bulky on Kingdra. Okay, we have a shot. Now they should just protect here, right? Do they have protect, or are they assault vest? These be assault vest? Yeah, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, really well played. In reality, I think I should have just been able to facade down the Politoed. Which would have given me +1 defense to be able to take that crunch. Maybe they missed their crunch. They don't, but you know. Really well played game. I definitely think I misplayed both games 1 and game 2. I think both of those were very winning games. I also should have known that they were life orb because they took chip in game 1. I was just really hoping that they wouldn't have protect. In hindsight, protecting cost me that game because I was able to just KO the Kingdra. I was also trying to scout to see if they were choice locked on their Kingdra because, well, we hadn't been able to tell. But based on how game 1 played, where they attacked the turn, like the fact that they gave me a chance to KO their Kingdra in game 1 with my King Gambit tells me that they were choice locked there. So I really think that this game was winnable had I just taken a few different lines. I think the big one in game 1 was not using my Terra. And I think in game 2, single-handedly, that protect cost me the game. Really well played from my opponent. He actually just sent me his team. Oh, we're Assault Vest Kingdra. With our only water damage being Scald. Okay. Yeah, Weather Ball. Weather Ball's our only damaging move on Politoed. Wide Lens Serena. Very cool. Very, very cool. Fake Tears plus Moonblast plus Charm on Whimsicott. Charm is very cool. Malamar doing contrary things. Yeah, really, really cool team from our opponent. I think that the way I played cost me this game. And, you know, that's what, like, the fact that I'm able to take that information and learn from it is in and of itself worth something. So that is going to be it for this week, everyone. Thank you so much as always, and until next week, have a good one. Peace.